Hey, my name is Andy, and I'm here to tell you about why summer is better than winter. Now, I'm not sure how unpopular of an opinion this is, but every time I said it, I've gotten weird looks. So today, I'm going to convince you that summer is truly better than winter. And yes, I'm ignoring spring and fall and only focusing on the Chad seasons. For starters, I live in New York, and New York is located in the northeastern part of the United States. Now, if you live below this line, your opinions don't matter because let's be real. What do you know about a real winter? You probably live in a place where it barely reaches under 50 degrees. And by the way, some people seem to think that it doesn't get hot in New York City. But yes, it does get super hot in New York too. I don't know why people think New York is cold all year round. But don't be fooled by the NYC weather propaganda. We actually have all four seasons. Starting off with the cold. Being cold hurts. Literally. If you've ever had to stand outside in less than 30-degree weather, or -1 degrees for you filthy Celsius users, you know that below a certain point it becomes painful to be outside for an extended period of time. Waiting on the bus or the train when it feels like -5 degrees is not fun. It feels like I'm being stung by 1,000 bees. Being hot doesn't hurt like this. Yeah, you might be sweaty and gross, but you won't lose limbs if you're out in the sun. Also, people say you can just wear more clothes in the winter. Do you know how annoying that is for people that are always hot? I've never been outside when it's freezing cold and felt 100% content with the amount of clothes I had on. I'm always too cold or too hot. And this is coming from a person that actually has to be freezing to go to sleep. If the penguins wouldn't be able to survive in my room, I'm not sleeping. Also, another pro of summer is that you can eat ice cream without looking crazy. If it's 25 degrees outside and you're eating ice cream, it's just like, you good, mate. Vacation. Okay, now think back to when you were in school. What was your favorite part of the year? What were you looking forward to? Summer vacation, right? You get 2 whole months off to just do nothing. Also, get this. If you're a teacher, you also get the summer off. Even if you don't fall into one of those two categories, I bet you still like taking vacations in the summer, right? Let's think about why that is. Like, who wants to travel outside when it's snowing? Even worse, who would want to travel somewhere freezing cold? You want to be somewhere warm, somewhere tropical. People don't go to Antarctica for vacation, and there's a reason for that. The cold weather just sucks. It's not meant for doing things in. You can't go to the beach when it's cold out. You can't even buy most fruits in the winter. You're forced to spend all day indoors, which can be nice, but after a while, doesn't it get annoying? Like, even being outside in the winter is depressing. The trees lose all their leaves, and they look dead and scary. There's no signs of life. No trees, no flowers, no animals. Animals hibernate in the winter. That's how bad it is. Snow versus rain. Okay, now if you've disagreed with everything I've said so far, I hope you can at least agree with this. Rain is better than snow. In the summer, it rains a lot more. It's also easier to do life activities when it's raining, because you can actually walk in the rain. But walking in the snow takes forever. I remember walking home from high school in the winter one day, and a walk that would normally take me 10 minutes took me 30. How is that acceptable? I could barely see where I was going. I was fighting for my life out there. I never had problems doing anything in the rain, unless there was thunder and lightning. I actually really hate loud thunder, and yeah, if I can hear lightning, we have a big problem. But at least a lot of rain gives you flowers. Snow just gives you depression, which leads me to the next point, which is the sun. The lack of sun during the winter gives people depression. Literally. It's called seasonal depression. I've had so many of my friends complain about this, and they will still defend the winter. The sun goes down way earlier in the winter. Like, so disrespectfully early. So instead of it setting at about 8, it'll set at 5. 8 minus 5. That means you're losing an extra 3 hours of light. If you live in America, this is really made worse by daylight savings, which, it's so stupid. Seriously, who came up with that? Why can't it just be the same time throughout the year? It serves no purpose other than making everyone panic about being late. Or super early. Insects. Listen, the only thing I will give to the winter is the lack of insects. I hate bees. Like, I will literally run when I see one. And people always tell me to stand still, but I physically cannot. I have to run. I have a big phobia of being stung by one. It hasn't happened yet, and I would like to keep it that way. Even in school, when we would go to the botanical garden, I would literally call out sick because I just can't. I don't like being around bugs in general, but bees are on a whole nother level of scariness. So how did I do? Did I convince you that summer is better than winter? No? Oh, okay. If I didn't, then let me know why you like winter. I'm really interested in knowing since I always thought this was a popular opinion until a couple years ago. Anyways, see you in the next video. Bye!